That boy just ain't right. Getting ready to head out for the last leg of the trip, about another 8 hours to home. The tarps blew off last night. I guess 75 mile an hour was too fast. They did all right at 70, but trying to make up time, you know. But at least it's dry out here. I don't think we ever got wet at all. Rob G here with an update on the Texas T-28 that I'm repairing. These are the gear doors off of it. Slid down the runway with the gear up. So I'm going to reskin these doors, put some doublers on them. New hinges. It ate through the hinges. This fairing. Here's the front gear door. And then the two nose gear doors. So the engine has been tore down, inspected, put back together, and ran 3 hours on a test stand and back on the airplane. Prop governor's been overhauled, waiting on the propeller, the replacement propeller, to get the AD done on it. Then we can hang it on there. So in the meantime, I'll be doing the sheet metal work on the belly of the airplane and these gear doors. So probably start with this little one here. These are kind of hard to find, so I'll have to come up with a piece of hinge. But rescanning that shouldn't be a big deal. Looks like they ground through all the Bondo. I got these center extrusions and hinges off my former Mexican Air Force Yardbird that's by the house. Stealing parts off of that one to fix about 4 other planes. It's just a shell, a corroded shell full of holes, but some of these parts are still good. So these are spot welded assemblies. They form the inner structure and then they put the outer skin on with a few locating tack rivets, and then they spot weld it together. So the repair with spot welded stuff in the field is you rivet it. Of course, first you have to get it apart. So we usually do that with something like a cutting knife and a hammer. To bust those spot welds. we get to see what was this, a 1951 model? So if this is an original door, I don't know. But anyhow, that's what the crankcase sludge inside the gear door looks like after that amount of time. So, fabricate a new piece of metal here. I've got a new old stock gear door I'll dig out to make sure this has the right curvature before I skin it. I'd say it might have got flattened a little bit here, so I might have to dolly that down a little bit. We'll see. But it looks pretty repairable to me, so we'll put I don't know, I'll have to look at this. I might dimple it, but we'll put regular rivets in here, and I'll also put High-Sol 9309 where it goes together, structural adhesive, since I don't have an aluminum spot welder. This is one reason old airplanes gain weight, that and the patches you put on them, but they say that this can add up to hundreds of pounds in an old airliner. So Rob, where are you gonna put the rivets? Well, how about we just put them where the spot welds were? That's a pretty good pattern. We can drill right through that, hit it with the old rivet shaver to shave these down flush after we drill them. We got them along the edge here too. I'll take this out and wash it in the solvent tank. Be a little bit easier to see what's going on. There, that's a little bit more presentable. Make a new skin, rivet it on here with some High-Sol structural adhesive. Little side note, earlier, I was drilling something else with my trusty palm drill, 1/8" bit, and I was drilling rivets out, and I got to a rivet. I didn't know it was corroded under the head of the rivet. And as soon as I put that and I was holding the part here, and as soon as I put the drill on the rivet and spun it, the head flew off, and that drill went over off the part right into my finger and came out the other side over here by my fingernail and stuck in the table right here. So in 50 years of doing sheet metal work on airplanes, I've never drilled clear through myself before. So that was kind of a new thing. And I think I'll go get me some of that shrimp jambalaya and a salad and come back to this a little bit later when I quit bleeding all over the parts, because that causes corrosion on the aluminum, you know. Catch you later.